Hello everyone. We are Team ViTi-Go. I am Amir Khan and I am having Miss Nazma Haq with me. We are trying to create an awareness for vitiligo. Vitiligo is just a disease of skin color loss, but it became more of a social stigma in the life of a person. But few people are there who are leading us and telling us how we have to deal with it and how we have to continue with our career and how exactly we have to do good in our career. So I'm having with me Mr. Mahesh Gowda. He's an actor and director of a Kannada film and a renowned name of Indian film industry. I'm having him with me, and I really want him to let me know how was his vitiligo journey, what he has done, what he has faced, what he understood about the vitiligo, and what was his experience. So we welcome Mr. Mahesh Gowda. Thank you so much.
See, usually, I'm sure that Amir might be knowing quite a lot of things about vitiligo, and I'll just try to add just a cream on the cake so that I can keep it short and simple. And see, usually vitiligo, as per my research, as deep as I go, it starts before your puberty age or after your menopause. Okay. And there is no such specific medical reason why vitiligo starts for you. What is the source for that? Okay, absolutely no. With all the due respect to all the doctors, I don't think so anybody has the answer for that, why vitiligo starts in your body. It's basically a pigmentation disorder. All right. Now you got a neutral pigmentation. Me and Amir got a uneven pigmentation. Is what very in a layman language what we can say. All right. And it's hardly 1 or 2% people in the world, they might get it in the mid age basically. And say I was 8 or 9 years old, maybe I was in 2nd or 3rd standard sometime there. I was into martial arts, I was going to some karate class, or maybe I fell from the cycle or something. I just got one single cut on my knee. And that cut, when the wound healed, it didn't turn back to its natural color. That is where I started identifying there is something like this. This is in 90s. Now though you have Zoom call, now there is a lot of digital access to us, a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people are taking initiative, but that time the stigma was totally different. The moment this appeared on you, there is, yes, I went through your just a questionnaire that you had. There is a lot of things about superstitious. There is a lot of things about people hiding it, not talking about it. Forget about talking about it. They don't even support it with just educating people. There's lot of things happens. But just I know you will be having a set of questions. So just to answer your question, I got it when I was 8 or 9 years old, and now I'm 37 years old. Now it is there on my body more than 26 years now. And I don't remember any specific situation how I got it, but it just appeared, maybe because of the wound what I got it on my body. That's how it started for me.
So I think this is one of the most important reason of having a vitiligo, because it is called traumatic vitiligo. So any kind of trauma that happens to a person, and skin won't turn back to the normal color. This is an basic indication of a traumatic vitiligo. So when you got to know that you are having vitiligo, so what was the reaction of your parents? What was the reaction of your relatives, siblings? So they were okay with it, or although they were like, what happens all of a sudden?
Why? See, sometimes what happens, even though you want to be okay, the surrounding will not let you to be okay. Okay, that is the biggest challenge. You will not be having problem with me. I won't be having problem with Nazma, but there is something else. The question comes, that is the unaware sector of society. Now now we are able to communicate so beautifully. We are able to put it in a form of a statement, and we are explaining it. Now the problem is this unaware sector of society is not aware to how to ask question. Now whenever they talk, it becomes a statement. Now, there is a difference in when you ask a question or make a statement. Okay. What happened to him is a different question. This happened to him is a statement. Exactly. Now, when that statement is always an unaware sector of society where they want an education, but they put it on the other person who is a victim for this. Now, we should not use a word victim, but they victimize us that way. Now the unaware sector of this society becomes the biggest scientist in the world. Now this unaware sector of society starts giving you suggestions which they themselves not aware about it. Now the victimized sector of society, what we are, our parents are, we start believing it. Okay, let's try what is wrong. Okay, let's try what is wrong. Now you said that traumatic disorder, that is initially not the cause for the vitiligo. Vitiligo just appear because this is because of the region and kind of location, geography where you are in. Okay, now see, the British people are born vitiligos. They are okay. If you compare, you can't make a difference about British and this skin whatever I have here. Now you go to Africa, it's different. You come to neutral countries like Asia, we are totally different from Middle East to complete what is that Eastern countries till there, till the China border. See, we have a different kind of this. It depends on the geography. The only reason is because about the DNA and the kind of equatorial place the geography is in and how close the sun is to the earth. This makes a huge scientific difference. That is the reason you ask any of the Western country people to go out and stand in the sun, they will burn out like anything. They are the people who has maximum skin disorders because of the reason like that. And the cold country plays a different role, dry country plays a different role, hot countries plays a different role, and the person in that particular country gets a vitiligo, they have a different kind of effects on their body. This is the proper scientific or a kind of medical reasons what we can address. But what happens, as you question me, in an unaware sector of society, they start coming out with a mythical answers. इस मंदिर में चले जाओ, इधर चले जाओ, get this puja done, get this is done. See, there is nothing wrong. Okay, you come from a different religion, I come from a different religion. We always have a belief of what our culture is, but that cannot be implemented in someone's mind without a scientific reason, is what I believe. So coming to my family, they were neutral, but they were not let to be neutral after some time. My siblings were always fine, but they were not let to be. Now what happens, now the trauma starts for any kind of person, that the kind of stress, oh, I have to hide this, I have to. Now the best food or the only food for vitiligo is stress. Vitiligo is directly proportional to stress. Okay, now because of the stress, now there are a lot of NGOs who largely speak about a lot of other issues in the society. Everything is related to stress. Okay, and mental stigma, and the stress creates a suppression in you first. Okay, what is suppression? It is not directly a depression. Suppression is like, oh, I am fat, I have to hide it. I got a belly, I have to hide it. Post pregnancy, I have to hide it. Oh, I got a vitiligo, I have to hide it. That creates a suppression. Now over the duration of years, without your knowledge, you will be a victim of depression.
Right.
Okay, now the vitiligo is the one kind of disorder which is not a disease, as Nazma rightfully said, but it is one of the most effective disorder which can affect you for a suppressive depression without your knowledge. And who is going to educate you this about? Who is going to do? Not even in school, nowhere it is. So rather than telling the effects of this, they should tell how to accept it. The acceptance is the only solution for this. Right? So my parents were neutral, my siblings were neutral, my friends were also neutral, but still somewhere the unaware sector of this society has always caused the stress in the mind. Now rest effect is on me. They asked the question, they went off. Rest everything is my problem, how I faced it.
Right. It might be quite difficult because when someone made some sort of statement that becomes so difficult for you, at that moment they just said and they went out. And after that, you started thinking about it, why they said that, why they are saying this to me. It happens. I don't know why it happens. This is not my fault, right? So this kind of thing happen. I understand that what kind of situation you have faced. Although you had the loss of neutral people nearby, but still you have some sort of difficulty. Somehow they were neutral, but somehow they were not letting you to be normal, right?
Yeah.
So how many doctors you have visited? So initially when you got to know and your parents got to know, they must have taken to you to multiple doctors, right?
Many. I have taken all sort of advanced, from the basic till the advanced treatment. I have taken everything. And it was in 2020, I decided I'm not going to take any treatment. So right from the basic exposure to the sunlight, from there to UV, ultraviolet, from there to phototherapy, it's a projected beam therapy that is. From there to eczema is a different type of light that projects into your skin. From there to RF, radio frequency, is kind of a needle that pokes into your skin. From there to stigmentation, something they say they extract the stigma from your blood cells. It's very expensive. That is one they'll get a stigma from the syringe. They start injecting from the external way to your affected skin. From there to Ayurvedic to homeopathy to everywhere I've taken. With all the due respect to the doctors, as I rightfully said, nobody uses this statement saying that it will be cured. See, if to something to be cured, you must be diseased with something, first of all. When there is no disease, there is no cure for that. It's just the kind of statement they use is that we will work on this, we'll try to improvise this, we'll do that. And yes, and when it comes to doctors and treatment, is an expensive process. Very expensive process. And once upon a time, because of the UV, especially I used to take ultraviolet treatment, that I have to go inside the cabin nude, just wearing the glasses. They would have applied some medicine to the affected area. By the time I come out, entire my skin used to be burnt out. I had become like a charcoal once upon a time in my life, complete charcoal. Okay, that dark and black I had become. My eyelashes had fallen down because of the treatment, and I used to get itchings. Then I started realizing this might very dangerously lead you to a skin cancer.
Right.
And skin is one of the largest part in your body. The largest meat in your body is the skin. If you are affected with a skin cancer, there is absolutely very dangerous things for this one. But nobody is educating on that. So nobody is talking about the side effects, but they are just talking about just a kind of a treatment what you are going through. And also when it comes to the doctors, we are all, for the kind of treatment that we take, we are not covered under any insurance company because it comes under cosmetics. Okay, dental, eye, everything, it comes under cosmetics. So how can you afford? And also the medicines, the ointment that they give you, it's not generic medicines. You can't get it in any other regular medical shops. You have to buy it from their aesthetics only. And trust me, you can still Google right now. There is something called Melgin. MELGEN or MELGIN. Melgin is just a 5 ml bottle. It cost, that time I'm talking about in 2004 and 5, it used to cost 3,000 rupees. The small 5 ml. And look at the area that I'm affected. 3 ml, it's not even sufficient for this much. 5 ml bottle, 3,000 rupees. It used to be very expensive, right? And I have gone through all kind of treatment till today.
So Mahesh, how much amount you have invested on this? I think it's a huge amount taken by Vitiligo from your side. I think
till 2010, then I should thank my dad. I don't know how did he manage, but I have to hats off to him. We never came from a very rich family kind of backdrop. We came from a very moderate poverty line kind of backdrop only. Now God has kept us good, but I have to thank my dad. Then 2010, I left to London. There, absolutely, you can't afford for this kind of treatment. And there, nobody is bothered about what this is. Okay. Nobody is least bothered about what it is. That is where my maturity grew and my confidence grew. Nobody is bothered about you have it. Who the hell cares about it? That's it there. They don't have any kind of, I'm not comparing any country culture here. I'm just thinking, I'm just educating about the mentality of thinking. That's it. Now, 3 years, no treatment. Now, again, it started getting back in my body now. As you stop the treatment. So it's basically, then again from 2013, I started investing. So I used to go to one of the best doctor in India. He's one of the best doctor. I don't know the name. He has all kind of aesthetics, equipments, everything. But simple reason is vitiligo has no cure. It's as simple as that. Now, imagine this is a way positive cells. The dark neutral skin is the positive cells. The vitiligo sector is the negative cells. Now, what happens? These negative cells start attacking your positive cells in the body. Okay, I'm sure you know it. I'm just still telling for the purpose of recording.
Go ahead.
So it starts eating. Now, what happens if I come and attack Nazma's house? Either she has to defend or she has to attack me, right? Now, what if she escapes? That house becomes mine. Now, your positive cells in your body is escapers. They're not even a defenders. They're not even attackers. So these negative cells start affecting your positive cells. Now some people will have a static vitiligo, that is one place. It will not increase, it will not decrease. If you can go to my Scarman, I have done one photo shoot with Prarthana Jagan. She got a static vitiligo only on her face. That means her defense mechanism of the pigmentations is very strong for her. Maybe after a post-pregnancy, after the stress value, it might increase for her. But till date, God bless, that it is not increased for her. because her defense mechanism of her pigmentation is very strong. But for her, for us, it's not strong. For most 99%, it's not strong. That's why it starts spreading there. Now it looks like it is increasing. Now we get panicked. Now again, doctors, they start, oh, we try this, we try this, we try this. Absolutely, you are just burning your skin along with your money. That's it.
Right. So what know from where you have started your journey, because 2010 when you moved to London, from where you started getting that kind of confidence that you can go out with normal skin and no one is going to care about.
No. Trust me, absolutely, I wasn't confident. I started learning about the society. They were not worried about me. I wasn't confident. My confidence level broke only at 2020 when I transformed my body, made my 8 packs. Only then. Till 2020, you can Google me. You Google me, Mahesh Gowda, film director. You will find me on Google. You see all my interviews for films, entertainment industries. What I have given, I am wearing only full hand only. I'm covering my full body. Okay, that time it was not like this. That time I had a patches on my elbow and my knee and my ankle. That's all. Okay, and a small patch here, very little patch here. Okay, now all my team are wearing my film cut t-shirts, but I am wearing a pullover to cover it. I'm wearing blazers to cover it. Only in 2020, when Corona happened, lot of depression. I was already famous in Bangalore because of my first release of my film, but still it didn't help me. Okay, and a lot of suppression happened. That is when I decided, no, I have to do something for this. The entire world was worried about Corona, and I was worried about how to transform my body. And during Corona, I transformed my body. I went for a local gym. I was the only person because gyms were closed. So then I transformed within 7 months and transformed my body. Then I started an initiative with Scarman, and that's how Scarman happened. I'm sure you will be having questions later about it. So my break point was in 2020, not in during London.
Okay. So what is the most uncomfortable situation for you where people used to put you in that key with related to vitiligo? Is there any sort of uncomfortable situation for you?
See, Amir, I'll tell you, the society is there to make you uncomfortable. This I've learned. No matter how you see, Nazma is there, if I can compliment, she looks so beautiful. She got a great smile. फिर भी लोग will be having something there. Oh yeah, oh, maybe you got a very gulu cheeks or something. Oh, you're too lean. Some or the other thing. They are there to make you uncomfortable. This I understood after 26 years of journey of vitiligo. Okay, now let's start from the school. I know where exactly you're referring to. Oh, they will bully you. That's this. Now tell me, kids are kids. You are fat also, they will bully you. You are dark also, they will bully you. You are white also, you are bully. They will bully you. If you are lean also, they will bully you. If you lose in competition also, they will bully you. They'll tease you. How different is vitiligo there? They will definitely bully you. They will definitely tease you. So don't blame kids there. Kids are meant for that. Okay. I understood this after a very later stage of my life. You have a girlfriend also, they will tease you. There is a boyfriend also, they will tease you. You break up also, they will tease you. Their kids are meant, that is the age, the tender age before your puberty, 12, 13, 14, whatever is there. That is the kind of age. So let's completely eliminate that age. Now the second age comes, real uncomfortable age comes when you are matured, when you are there in the college, when your body needs pleasure, when your mind needs compassion, when your soul needs that partner in your life, when you fall in love, when your personal life come into picture. Okay, till school it is your public life only. When your personal life come into picture, वहां पर जो दर्द होता है ना, लोग दर्द देते हैं ना, there is incomparable and unbearable, that is. Okay, and that is where actually your confidence starts growing down. Actually, if you see practically in school, you might be very introvert. Now, what is introvert? People have a wrong notion. People who don't talk, they call introvert. People who talk and express extrovert. No, people who are able to discuss about their private life to a person is a extrovert person for me, not people who talk and don't talk. Now, school may you will fall to fight. You will start hitting somebody because if you're angry. But when you're matured, when you're in the college, you can't, because fight, it will become a gang fight. Fight will become a legal fight. That will become a complaint. They will file it. But school may, if you fight also, they call you parents. Parents will hit you, bump ke upar 2, 3. They will take you home. Job done. Can it happen? Same thing in the college. So if they tease you also, if you are in love with some girl also, आपका कॉन्फिडेंट इतना गिर जाता है that you will think that I'm not eligible to go and propose her. I'm sure it has happened with you also. You'll start thinking that anyway her answer is no. Jane do. That is the real torture. That is where your confidence starts coming down, where you fit into that category where you think that you are not even eligible to go and approach her. It has happened to me all 20 years in my life. I'm the very famous kid in my college. I was a cultural secretary in my college. जब मेरा डांस शो होता था ना, like people used to be right in front of stage. I used to jump on them. Everything. Now, the moment I get to know that there is a girl who is coming to approach me, ऐसा भाग जाता था, 3 दिन college नहीं जाता था मैं. It has happened in my life. So I can't blame. There was a girl who liked me also. Okay. So I don't have a right to blame anybody because I was not educated how to be confident. Now, if you're confident also, people will still tell you.
Right. So what was the role of your girlfriend, if I would ask you?
Yeah, we have seen your video, Ishq Tera. So tell us something about that. Like I saw in your Instagram page where you had a music album, I guess now, Ishq Tera.
Ishq Tera. So, she's not my girlfriend, by the way.
She's not your girlfriend. Okay.
We were discussing about it. We had a thought that she is your girlfriend.
Oh, well, I'll be, if Ida hears this, she'll be very, very happy. She's not my girlfriend. She's my very, very, very best friends. And Ishq Tera happened is because if we can go through my scar, man. First, I always work, not intentionally, but accidentally, I get attracted to female technicians a lot in my film industry. And I am, proudly, I can say that I'm trying to bring a lot of female technicians into the industry also. Not because they're female, because they're talented. Okay. Now, all my photo shoot has been shot by, other than 2 series, everything is been shot by female only. My first series that you can see, Former Ka Look. Okay. That also shot by Manasi. Okay. And next was with Prarthana Jagan, which I did, Discolor. That was shot by Apurva. Now, recently also I shared another 5 photos on Scarman. That is shot by Apurva. That is directed by Prarthana Jagan only. And next series was Vogue, the Audi ka saath jo maine shoot kiya. That was also shot by a female. And again, you see, everything I've kept female in front. Combination photo shoot me, if you see, I've kept female because they are the glamour. I am the messenger. Now, coming to Ishq Tera, what happened? I wanted to create something, a relationship between a husband and a wife. And I don't want to show indifference there. I want to show the neutrality there. Now we went to Ida. Ida is very specific. She's a supermodel, fantastic. She looks like Spanish, but no, she's Appata. She's typical Kannadiga. She's from Bangalore. She's a very beautiful girl, very gorgeous girl. She is. Haath do ke chuna bolte hai na, like that she is. So I was completely skeptical. I told Pratya, she's not going to agree for this because she's very specific about photo shoots. Then I went, chalo yaar, itna hi kar rahe hum log, why we should lose this one? She's a very best friend for me. But yet professionally, we went to her in the coffee shop. I asked, Ida, can you do this? She was like, we'll do. Like me and Pratya were like, Pratya is my photographer. Like, did she say yes? Did she say yes? Like that. We were. So, इतना प्यार करता हूँ मैं जो मेरे जिनके साथ मैं काम करता हूँ ना, I will fall in love with them so much. Then I told Ida it's going to be like this. She said, absolutely, yes, we will do that, Mahesh. I will do it for you because of what effort you're putting. Now the concept came. So how are we supposed to shoot? Now all this photo shoot happened. Trust me, I have shared only 10 photos there. Itna खूबसूरत photographies आया ना, shots आया ना. I didn't know which 6 photos or 9 photos I should upload. You see all other photo shoots, there are 9 photos I uploaded. Now I decided, no, I should not do this. Then I called my music composers. We composed a music. I thought I will release this series of photo shoot, especially only that Ishq Tera, in a form of a photo series music video. So whatever you see is just a relationship between a husband and a wife, right from the moment they get up from the bed, in the kitchen, then in the evening, then in the night, everything. It's a day. One day mein unka relationship I have shown.
Yeah, it's really
so in the music video, I have added many photos. Otherwise, I didn't know what all those. Itna beautiful, that is memorable for me. But thanks for considering. That means our chemistry has worked there. But she's not my girlfriend. She's very, very, very best friend of mine, and I'm single.
Okay. Okay. So I just thought you had a girlfriend. So I just want to know what was the role of a girlfriend can play in a life of a vitiligo man or a scar man. So I just going in that direction. But as you told, you are
He has
not
given the
having.
clarification that I'm single.
See, I can still tell what is the role of a girlfriend. She don't need to play any role for vitiligo. She has to just play a role of a girlfriend in the life. That's it.
Right.
Getting a different. That's it.
But initially, when a person got depressed with what he had or what he have right now, or just because of schooling, just because of adulthood, starting of his college, he's having a sort of depression, right? And at that moment, as suddenly a person came into your life, she has to do something different to make you cheer up
See,
again. So of course, right?
100%. क्या होता है? See, we don't need to make it evident. Oh, you have this thing, so I'm there to support you.
Right.
You are like, are you loving me because I have vitiligo? No, you might be loving me because I'm a good man. Now, I might be in love with Nazma because she's a good girl, because she got that element. She might be beautiful, or she might be good in understanding me, supporting me, motivating me. Now, that should not be limited only to vitiligo. That should be extended to your success of your life. So this is because at the age of 37, maybe I don't know what's you guys age. You guys may be very young. We are matured enough to talk like this, but during the college days, that in that moment you won't be having that kind of sensibility to accept or observe those kind of things. Okay, and most of the time is that I see it took 26 long years for me to understand there is no problem with the external world. There is a problem with internal world.
Right.
There is a problem with me. Okay, so there are 9 billion people in this world. Why am I worrying about that guy who is right in front of me, who is 9 feet away? It's as simple as that. And yes, everyone has their. So if you are confined to vitiligo, I believe a role of any spouse, I mean, not only girlfriend, even a girl might be having vitiligo boyfriend. It should not be something related to vitiligo. Okay, it should be something related to humanity, success, their future, planning, financial planning. क्या करेंगे, काम क्या करेंगे, शादी कब करेंगे, बच्चे कब होंगे, that planning. They should be supportive for that, not because you have vitiligo. So what happens once after you got married also, people have witnessed the vitiligo. Tab kya karoge? Now same thing after she got married to me, I met with an accident. I have a limping leg. Kya karoge? So it should not be limited to what is the weakness in you. It should be extended to what is the strength in you.
Right. What kind of feeling you had at that time? Do you have any kind of negativity, or you had any kind of had a thought in mind ki you have to do certain kind of thing to make a change in you, or you had some sort of negative things, you had a thought about committing suicide kind of thing? I just want to clear it out. When you were not so confident, when you were struggling with vitiligo at the initial of your age, what was the problem that you were facing at that time, and what was going at that time in your mind?
See, as I told, the only suppression that created, see, you won't be knowing about when you will become a victim of depression. Now here, what is happening in our society, we have a wrong notion which has been set for depression. Okay. People say, I'm feeling so depressed. I'm feeling so depressed. They're just using the word depressed and depression for anything and everything. They didn't perform well in the school, in the exam. Oh, I'm feeling so depressed. People are coming out with that kind of statement. Now, for us, what happens? We are not aware, especially I can't say we. I wasn't aware about. See, if you don't mind, how old are you, Amir?
27.
How old are you, Nazmaji?
25. I'll be 26 on September.
26, 27. So, come se come, at least for me and you, 10 years difference. For me and you, 12, 13 years different. उस जमाने में generation gap is 25 years. हमारा जमाने में, like that they used to say. Now, the way I think, 2 years younger than me person doesn't think the way I think, because of the exposure of digital media that has come out with. Now, just imagine 90s what is to happen for me. It's just that first of all, you are hiding your own body. Now, I'll tell you where the suppression happens. You like the t-shirt, but you want to buy. You are capable of buying also, but you will not buy because it's a half-hand t-shirt. I can't show my skin. Now it's hot. Summer mein. Still I have to wear full hand. Travel. Now this is a suppression that starts from our side that forget about relationship later part. I'm saying initial part of your age when the vitiligo comes up and you're not willing to accept to do what you are able to do also is the biggest suppression. First, start wearing what you like to wear. Start eating what you, and lot of others don't eat that, don't eat fish, don't eat that, don't eat that. See, whatever you eat or don't eat, it's just that it's going to appear more on your body or less on your body, but it's not going to kill you at the end of the day because it's not a disease. Okay. Now coming to the next stage. When it comes to the college, as I already covered that, so I keep it short. College may you start getting that changes in your body. There is a hormonal changes in your body, the way you think, a lot of chemical releases in your body, and then you feel like having a compassion, partner, friends. You want to feel like going out. I never used to go to swimming pools. So one person told, sir, because you are coming, these people are not coming, sir. They don't want to get into the pool because you are also in the pool. So you come whenever they don't, they are not here, sir. How will I go back? It has happened with me also. Now, if I talk about it, it looks too dramatic for us. Okay. And next stage, coming to that now, after all this college life and all, you come to the marriage life. Itna aasan nahi hoti hai ladki milne ka. I can tell that. If you are in love with somebody, girls love you, you are successful. Arranged marriages, you attempt and see, I'll tell you. Are you married, Amir?
Not yet.
Okay. You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Good. So I will not ask more about her or whatever it is, but good. Marry her. Be happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Arranged marriages mein girl will be fine. Lekin uska chacha, pota, somebody has a problem.
Right.
Girl is fine. They have a problem. Now girl is okay. This is nothing, fine. Okay. And the second thing happens. Everyone who are friends, they say, Mahesh, don't worry, Mahesh, you are such a wonderful person. What is there in this? That? Lekin jab khud ki baat aati hai na, if she has to get married to you, then she will be having a problem. She's like, nahi yaar, I don't think so. My parents will agree. I'm not saying all. These are just a set of examples which has been happening in short, what I can tell. So the time and situation will not let you to neutralize your mind. Kahin na kahin par, now see, college life, I'm least bothered. Now today, if I sit and think about college life, I say, okay, fine, chalo. I'm blessed with having a great friends in my colleges also. But today, in this now, I don't have an access to college. I can't be like a college student. Now, something we have to try with an arranged marriages also. So directly, why repeatedly I'm talking about relationships and marriages, this is the only place which is going to destroy a person. In childhood, it might distract you, but it's going to destroy you only in this age because you have to concentrate on your financial status. You have to concentrate on your profession. You have to concentrate on your personal life, your health, then marriage, everything. Now, one major support for you as a spinal cord is your spouse, irrespective of gender, your spouse and your parents, your family. Wahan par, if you are broken, then it's very difficult.
Right. There are lots of things I'm learning from you, and I can connect with you on most of the points, I think. So I'm having that kind of feeling, Siki, some or other way I'm telling you the same story of mine. So it's quite inspiring, I think. When I was looking into your Instagram page, I was having that feeling because when you were depressed, you have uploaded a photograph of depression and the transformation wala complete. So that was giving me some sort of key. I can relate with that. How exactly?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Okay, it's a very personal thing I'm telling you. I was sitting in the same room. That time, I think so in month of June 14th, Sushant Singh Rajput passed away. Before 2 months before, Irfan Khan passed away. And I don't know them personally. We are from film fraternity. We have followed their work. People are dying around. First wave of COVID, everything. I have a friend called Rachel. She's a psychiatrist. Okay. And I just message, I know her since long. We used to do charity and all for cancer kids. Okay. Only especially for kids. We used to do clowning and all. And she's a psychiatrist. So I just messaged her, Rachu, how are you? Where are you? Immediately within 2 minutes, she messaged me, bro, what's wrong? What's happening? Because she knows that I will never message anybody like that. I'm one of the strongest men. But it doesn't make any difference how strong you are. That is what you will be thinking, that you are strong, but under you are already become the most weakest man in the world. And then she called me. She said, "What is wrong?" I said, "Nothing wrong." "No, you never. I can see. I'm a psychiatrist. Don't try to fool me. Your voice, everything I can make out. What is wrong?" Then she told, "Okay, I'm going to give you one person number. Talk to her because I know you in and out. I can't counsel you. Talk to her." I said, "I don't want any counseling." "No, bro, you are talking." She insisted me, "You're going to talk." I said, "Okay, give me time till tomorrow morning." So I just kept quiet. Then I saw the message again. Now I'm realizing that I didn't realize that I have messaged her. It was a blank space. Now that's called a blank space. With blank space, anything can happen for you. Because you mentioned one very strong, effective word, that is suicidal matter. Okay. That blank space is what we have to be very careful with. And I never realized I have messaged her. I still have messages in my phone I can show. Then I realized, oh my God, no, I can't be like this. I am the person who gives seminars to 300 students. I am the corporate trainer. I talk about modern psychology, modern philosophy, entrepreneurship, how to convert your passion into profession. I can't get into this kind of, what is a stage in my life. Now, that is also bad. I can't simply keep proving that I'm the strong person. If I'm weak, I am weak. I need help. But I decided I'm not going to let myself be like that. Now I wanted to harm my body. But how I decided to harm my body is I messaged her saying that, "Give me a few days time, Racha. I promise you I'm fine." That's all I messaged her. Okay. After 6 months, I sent her the photo of Scarman. So how I decided to harm my body is like that. That I want to torture my body, I will torture my body. But that torture should become a nice sculpture. एक शिला बन जाना चाहिए वो. Within 6.5 months, that was the transformation I did. So all that I can suggest everyone is, harming is not always need to be negative. Unless you hit a right hammer and क्या बोलते हैं उसको, एक शिला बनाने के लिए, it will not become a good shaped sculpture, isn't it? So it's left to your perception that how you want to train your body.
Did you have any like suicidal thoughts and all sometimes?
Sorry?
Did you have any kind of
No. I didn't go to the suicidal thoughts and all. Definitely, that's what I said. I wanted to harm my body. I see what happens. Like some people start running. Okay, some people they make sure they get tired with their body. No, see, we can't define that blank space. That's what I'm telling. See, if you are able to define that blank space, then you are not in depression. You are not in nothing. You are in a consciousness. When you are not in consciousness, only that kind of blank space happens in your mind. So you don't know what you want to do to your body. You don't know anything. So first thing I decided, I'm going to stop all the medicines. I stopped all the Vitiligo treatment. I stopped all medicines, all treatment. I stopped. Then immediately I started going to gym. Morning 3 hours, evening 3 hours. Morning 3 hours, evening. And pure form of body making. No steroids, no supplements, nothing. And I wouldn't recommend anybody doing that because it's dangerous.
So good. I think so inspiring story of yours. I think your friends, your circle, your parents, they all have played a very positive role in your journey to making a sculpture of Scarman some way or other, right?
I can say that, but after becoming Scarman, what I can say is, no matter what people say, as that's the first thing I said, society bolta hi rahega. Okay, you'll talk about Modi also, you'll talk about Rahul Gandhi also. How does it make a difference? Right? So it's all left to you. You go to the hotel, you must be knowing how hungry you are.
Right.
Dena wala to kuch bhi deta hai. Now you must be knowing what exactly you want. So start working on those kind of psychology than just making just statements. There are out there a lot of people who just make statements, very big statements they make, but there is nothing been put into actions. So you are responsible for your own actions. See, I'm very happy that you have a girlfriend. Sometimes I feel sad that I don't even have a girlfriend. Now, whose mistake is that? Is that your mistake or my mistake? Now, if you consider that as a mistake, it is a mistake. Now, if you consider that as, no, I was working towards my decision making, it is a decision making. Maybe my decisions were wrong on that time.
Right.
Now, should I sit and cry or should I wipe and walk forward? See, this kind of interviews, I've done hundreds. But why I
Right.
still said yes for Nazma? Because I must keep doing it consistently. You never know. Today you are thinking that you are getting inspired. Maybe looking at her smile and looking at your smile, I am getting inspired. So I am not here to teach you guys anything. I am here to chup chup ke, I am learning something from you guys.
Same here. We are also learning a lot of things from you.
It
My
was
pleasure.
great learning. I think I'm so happy that you have given us a time and shared your story with us. We had got a lots of things to learn, and I'm so happy for that. And
Well, I'm not sure about that as long as there is a smile on you guys. And if I have answered all of your questions little precisely and little explanatory, then I'm happy.
With most of our questions, without asking, you have covered it up in the other answers. So we didn't need to further ask you more. So most of them were like that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Mahesh ji, for giving us your time.